Okay, we had a water pipe underneath the house where we're standing here in this area.
Yeah.
The main water line coming in burst. And we don't know how long we heard the water that day running. And so, you know, it'd been running for a while. And so then we got the plumber to come in and fix that. But in the meantime, the floor buckled up from the water damage. And so we called Pro Environmental to come in, and they went under the house and did the water mediation under the house. They took out all the insulation, took out the vapor barrier and the vapor barrier on the ground, removed all that. And then they come in here and put in a big dehumidifier that went down through the vent over there, and took the vent off so they could blow air under the house. And it was under about a week, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was a week.
And where they blowed it and dried it out, and they kept testing it with their meters to get the water moisture down. And once they got the moisture down, they went back and put the vapor barrier back and put the insulation back and closed everything up. As that had happened, we were tearing the floor up in the living room, and when we did, we found out there was some mold and moisture under the floor. So they came back in and did the mold remediation, cleaned that up, and dried that back out. And once they got that dried out, then they also came in and offered, they took all the furniture out of the house here, removed all the furniture because we had to redo all the floors in here. So they took all the furniture out, took it out to a pod, put it in there, and then once we got the floors back in the house, they came back in and brought the furniture back in, and they cleaned and dusted and every bit of it as they brought it in. And we were very happy with them. They were very prompt on their service. As I told you, since that time, because they did such a great job, we decided that we wanted to put in a dehumidifier under the house. So we called them back, and because they had been out here so much, they didn't have to really come in and look, but they came back out, put a dehumidifier in underneath the house. Since that time, I asked them to come back and check it, and Liz sent the guys back out to check it to make sure it was working okay, and check that out for us. So they've been super prompt and on time, and one thing, they cleaned up everything. You go into the house right now, because they did a complete encapsulation when they put that in. If you go into the house now and look, it's all clean, straight, and neat. And the same thing, the yard, everything was done that way.
Fire!